is like my thing is I just try to be a good person throughout life and get my bases covered in case there is a religion. Then I'm like, I'm willing to reject a religion that's not going to take someone in because they just simply didn't believe. I think that that being a sin in itself is just so wrong to me. What if you're from a tribe where you never heard the Lord's word ever and everyone was decent to each other? Do they all just go to hell? Like that that's insane. It's rude, I would say. Oh, and
What
I
would those
Sucks to
miracles look
suck.
like?
like I said, they'd have to be curing blind people like on the reg. They'd have to be like, give me a sign up sheet of 100 people that are blind, like not just one. It's got to be a bunch. And but really, if they could do supernatural looking things, if they could do crazy stuff with water or supernatural strength or something like that, then like if I saw an X-Men in real life, I'd probably think, oh, well, that's God, I guess. Yeah, lots to think about there. I think I had a
Does it matter to you if a god exists or not?
no. No, I've thought about that one a lot. As much as I've spent so many times looking up like ghost kind of lore and things like that, is spirits and that sort of thing, or esoteric kind of stuff that I find interesting. It's all cool in theory, but do I believe in any of it? No, it's just all cool in theory, pretty much. But the only thing would just be wondering about the afterlife. I think we all wonder the most about that, about if there's going to be something after we die. And honestly, I think just our souls get recycled over and over. Not even like reincarnation. I just think
What
like
is a soul?
I do, that's an interesting question. I do think souls exist to a certain degree. I mean, wasn't there that measurement 27
No, that's not
grams?
actually very
Yeah.
They
like
found it to be
reliable. It's
false,
kind of a
right?
pop sci thing. It was literally just like a guy put a dude on like a weight, and I think they like perished, and then he's like he got lighter, and it's like that could mean anything. Anything could have made him lighter. He could have shit his
Yeah.
pants because he's dead.
Yeah, it's very well could be that. But I thought it was such a cool concept though when it came out. But I mean, like souls existing or not, I mean, I think since it works so well for a manner of speaking, you know, as far as deciphering like someone's personality, differentiating people. And if a soul exists, a self-cleaning system.
The soul juice.
Yeah, the soul juice, exactly.
Soul juice. Oh no. I think that's the note where I should thank Heather's Descent, Danny Grax, Hammy, and Tricerabera for helping with the previous goal. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for the 43,000 times you've tapped the screen. Of course, that's awesome too. Hell yeah. I appreciate you coming up and answering the questions, Jim. I think there's more questions about the soul here, but we've bombarded you enough, and I think we're ready to move on to a new guest. I really appreciate you answering honestly and openly, and I hope
Hey,
that you keep
thanks. It's
asking
been a
questions.
blast.
Absolutely appreciate you.
What?
W's for gems. Gems on stems, like the name too. I am also getting bombarded.
By ring.
Yeah, maybe I should be in the shed. Where's that one? Didn't I save that one? There. That makes more sense. I'm in the shed with a green screen of the shed. Barfing Toaster, broadcasting live from inside the percolator of a coffee pot.
Where the blueberry coffee is.
Mindy Lee. What puppet? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hello, Enoch. Can I get your age for TikTok TOS?
Sure, I am 50 years old.
And do you have a belief in a god or gods, higher power, or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm what people would describe as an esoteric. I believe that the highest manifestation of the Creator is within me. I don't believe in anything exoteric, any sort of Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Judaism, Islam,
You're getting very
nothing like
quiet.
that.
It's like you're walking away from your microphone and coming
Oh,
back to it again and
sorry,
again. So we're only
sorry,
hearing
can you
like every few words. It's really
can you
hard to
hear
hear
me?
you.
Can you hear me now?
It still sounds the same. It's like you're talking to a can on the other side of the room.
Okay, I'll come right back. Let me fix my earbuds.
Appreciate you. Well, look who's back.
It got slippery over here. I fell right out.
Uh-oh.
It's all that rain.
Welcome back, Enoch.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, much better.
Oh, okay.
So the question
Yeah.
was, do you have a belief in a god or gods, higher power, or anything like that?
Yeah, I do. As I said, I'm what you would describe as an esoteric. I believe that the highest manifestation of the Creator, the Grand Creator, the Awakened
What
Creator, is exemplified in me. I don't
What do
believe
you
in
mean by
anything.
creator?
When I say the Creator, I mean the grand frequency of consciousness.
What do you mean
The
by consciousness?
consciousness is the awareness of what one would describe nothingness, where there's nothing, there's still something.
And what was
Um,
frequency? Grand frequency? Let's start.
so
What do you mean by frequency to start?
so the frequency, the various different frequencies that you're able to access comes with your growing of your growing of maturity, your ability to be able
Can you
to.
tell me what you
to
mean by the word frequency instead of preaching at me?
Sure. So the word frequency basically means anything that comes to you by way of something outside of you, and from just a connection to the divine is what I mean.
Frequency
Just
is
making
anything
sure
that
this is
comes to
nothing.
you. Sorry, go ahead, Nils.
A
I just
frequency
want
is
to.
No,
anything.
no, no, no,
A
no.
frequency,
Enoch. Your name is not Nils. Dream of Dawn. Go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry. I
yes.
just want to ask: is this just making sure this is not related to science at all, or the way that they use frequency? It's completely separate. It sounds like.
Yes and no. When I say frequency, what I mean is anything that anybody is receptive to in a way that comes to them through the ethereal, in a way that comes to them through some sort of
Oh no, no, that's
unrecognized way.
fine. I'm
There's
just
no
saying that's like That's just not how it's used in physics and science. Just
Oh
to
yeah, I'm
establish
not.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about in quantum physics or science or anything like that. I'm just talking about on what we would describe as being a spiritual level. Human beings are very
What does
experiential. They're very
spiritual mean?
so your spirit is anything that animates you. If you were speaking scientifically, it would be the electrical activity in your body, whatever it
So
is
then,
that causes you to
so
be
then,
alive.
I'm sorry, if it's electrical activity in your body, then what is spirit?
Spirit is the consciousness of that activity. It's the purpose of that activity. It's not
What do you mean by
just
purpose?
the purpose moving forward, whatever purpose it is that you feel is going to take to fulfill your potential, your capacity as a spirit. So
What you
it takes being
feel
able to
will
recognize
take. So you're talking about purpose being whatever you feel it to
exactly,
be.
exactly
So,
exactly as I said,
so what?
I don't believe in any God outside of myself. I believe that I design my own destiny, and the greatest
But you're
manifestation of the
describing a
Creator
whole
is in
bunch
me.
of things outside of.
I'm not sure what you describe as
You
preaching.
don't
You're the one
seem to
asking me
be
the
capable.
questions.
Yeah, you don't seem to be capable of answering directly.
I
You
don't think
to
that
go.
you're able
You
to
see how I'm
understand it.
talking right now? What the fuck is the matter with you? Why do you have to talk over me?
No, you're talking over
That's
me. I was
fucking
actually talking.
disgusting. Get the fuck
Yeah,
off
you're
my panel.
stupid.
If you're not capable of behaving like an adult, then get the fuck out. What is with these fucking... Why do you have to dominate when someone's asking you a question and they haven't finished speaking? Why do you feel the need to assert yourself on top of them? That's fucking gross.
Man, I've just been like Googling, making sure notes are the same notes just to be like, okay, I still remember these things right.
And
I'm
he's
like,
like
right.
sitting over here still in the circle of fifths, like having a lovely time.
Hell
That's
yeah.
lovely. I'm so happy about that for you.
I'm remembering all the things, like how the minor chords are like 3 off the circle, and then the sharps are like F, C, G onwards, and then B, A, D is like the flats, and you have 6 flats, 7 sharps. It's all coming back, baby. It's all coming back. The tonic, the dominant, the subdominant. It's coming back.
Partridge in a pear tree.
I misremembered earlier. I listed off the circle and I was wrong.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
It bothered me.
I heard
like,
you.
It's been bothering me since.
You can go 7 sharps too. Well, you can go as many sharps and flats as you want, really. But that's just annoying stuff you do at music school. And by me annoying, I mean like things you do for fun.
Mindy asks in the chat, what is the circle? Anyone care to?
Oh, Circle of Fifths is a music theory construct that helps musicians understand basic theory and key relations.
I can explain it. I think I can explain it if y'all don't mind hearing me out. So every key, every note in the scale, if you designate that as 1 in the scale of, say, A, and you do your do re mi scale, do re mi, right? 1 2 3 4 5. So if 1 is A and 5 would be the 5th note in that scale, which would be E.
Which is...
And then the circle is where now you start from E as the 1 and go do re mi 1 2 3 4 5, and the next one, the 5th to the E would be B, and so on and so forth. And that's the circle of fifths.
Which is where I fucked up earlier, because I started with like C, but it starts with, if I wanted to be in just naturals, I should have started with F, and F, C, G,
Right.
D, A, E, B, and that would keep me in naturals. But then I'd go to the sharps after that, or the flats, depending upon what way I'm looking at it.
Well, no, you're right. C is all natural. F is where
Yeah, that's the
flat start,
piano.
and G is
Yeah,
where.
but if I'm on a circle of
Standard.
fifths, it's usually set up like a clock, and the naturals actually start at 11.
What do you mean the naturals? Like, there's no accidentals
natural
in
keys.
C major.
Right, but there's F sharp. Hang on, F sharp is 12. Okay, I need to look at a circle of fifths. This is why I stopped. It's been years since I taught.
Well, the reason why this is useful in learning to play by ear, for example, is like Thrayle, like you said, it's a relation to the one. Like your ear memorizes how the different chords in the song arrangement relate to what the key is in, the key of the song, which is the one. So sometimes the song won't start on the one, it'll start on the 4 or the 5, or just depending on what kind of the arrangement it has. But it's a way of sorting out melodic structure.
Yes. This is a big what the fuck though. We're way off topic. But it's better than
Frequency.
It is frequency.
I need to know.
All
Like, so,
vibes, man.
Everlasting, when you said the do re mi fa sol la ti do, like is it the do re mi fa so, and then whenever you go from 5 backwards, is that where you do the sol la ti do, or what?
So this
No,
is
the sol la ti
11
do
o'clock.
is
11
that's the
o'clock is what I
completion of the
was talking
scale.
about. Right there. I was right. Yeah.
yeah.
F,
'Cause,
C, G, D, A.
This basically just has like a ridiculous amount of musical information in it. For example, if you go to the right, so C, it's just it'll go like 1 sharp, 2 sharp, 3 sharp, 4 sharp, 5 sharp, 6 sharp, 7 sharp, and it's just you start from here. So the first sharp you add is F sharp, then C sharp, then G sharp, then D sharp, then A sharp, then E sharp, and then it would be B sharp, but B sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. Yeah. Right, no. F, C, D, G, D, A, E, B. No. It is just F to B sharps. Then if you go the other way, then it's like B, E, A, D. So it basically just has like all of this information. A minor are the same, and you can tell because C is 3 away. Sorry.
Nils, you're missing one. Can I help you?
Wait, am I?
You're missing. Just let me help you. You've already done it with B, but you didn't do it with E. E. What is E? It's also.
Oh, like keep going with the.
No, what is E? E is also F flat.
Yeah. Wait, where is it? There.
Right there. That one.
Yeah, because I could have done
4
G
o'clock.
and then F there.
Yeah, and that would
Listen,
then it would follow around again in flats. The F, C,
I'm
G,
too lazy.
D, A, E pattern would follow around in flats.
Yeah, I did it on another one. I think it was
saw
this
you-
one, or was it another one? Something like this. One of these papers. I'm very messy. Yeah, no, it's been a long time since I've
I
gone
was just
over
saying,
it.
if you're including C flat, you might as well include F flat. Because they don't really fucking exist.
But you said you called it
left
E
is,
sharp, which was
the
charming. I like that
subdominant,
too.
right? It's right is 5, main I is tonic, and then to the left of it is 4. Well, let me double check. Good. I am good. Then it's I.
But we're not going to put Thrayle back in music teacher mode. Maybe we've got a believer in the queue who's capable of questioning their belief. Or
I kind of liked that, Thrayle. That was fun. Like Thrayle music teacher mode.
6, 7th, and this is diminished. And then it's the same under V, IV, and the second is
You
diminished.
just like came right back out. You just like instinctively were doing it.
It does happen.
Are you trained in music, Thrayle?
It's been years since I taught, but I taught for more than a decade.
Damn. One,
I heard the aggravated guitar teacher coming out. Like,
3. 5, 6.
I've lost my monitor, so I don't know if the music's playing.
oh, I don't think the music is playing.
It's
Actually.
really quiet.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it is a major chord. Okay, we have the circle of fifths down. I remember the tonic shit. I remember the minor chords.
You get the minors on the inset. Yeah.
I remember the stupid triangles and fucking trapezoids. For context, if I play like, for example, if I play 12, 8, and 4, these are actually like a chord, C, E, G. So any equilateral triangle on this circle will actually give you a chord, like a nice sounding chord. Or if you take any unit row, it's a nice sounding chord.
There's a lot of neat tricks about patterns of like skipping one or yeah.
In fact, these little things I put down, I, V, 4, stuff like that, and the little ones, these are minor and major chords, and there's actually like chord progressions that you can search that, like, a lot of pop songs actually go with the same chord progression. I think it's like
You're
1,
basically
4, 3,
constructing
5.
one of the printouts that I used to give all of my students.
Yeah, I like when I'm learning, I try to like basically write everything down and recreate everything, because then I'm like, okay, now I know it for sure.
Yeah, most pop songs are some variation of 1, 4, 5, and the 6 minor.
1, 4, 5, 6 minor, that's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Because there's some jazz chords as well that are really interesting. Jazz is really fun, but it's also like, it feels like you don't fully read or follow the music when you do jazz. Because it feels very much like legitimately vibes based, and it's so much more fun than fucking orchestra. God, I fucking hate orchestra.
Yeah, kind of.
There's some
But
vibes,
also, there's a
but it's
lot of
vibes from
different
training.
scales. You
Oh,
gotta,
yeah. Jazz is like, technically, it's fucking crazy. But it does just feel more fun to play.
You're inverting modes, and you're doing all kinds of exploration with like diminished chords and augmented chords and the different uses of seventh chords. It's just like it's exploring it all, but it is doing it for, like, it sounds chaotic, but there is actually there's math behind it.
yeah, you're getting.
Oh,
really
yeah, no, there's like
enjoy-
like
I just gotta
math.
say, I really
I was
enjoy
about to do this.
incorporating music into the live again. But I think I'd rather do it with music than discussing music theory in depth. It'd be awesome, though, if somebody did have a belief in a god or gods, a higher power or something like that, and would request on it. And speaking of jazz and requests, I actually have this from Bats, who I really appreciate. So thank you so much, Bats, for this one.
Cue the beat, let it ripple and shine. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Do you have a belief in that lights up your hours? What is it you believe. If you think there's a God, if you feel the energy, if there's a higher power calling out to thee, we wish to question you. So request on up. Step into the light, let your truth be known. Tell us what you're feeling deep down in your bones. Request on up. Now hold up, don't rush, take a breath with the groove. Every answer you got is a step in the move. Did you grow up with it? Was it passed through the line, or did you find it alone in the back of your mind? Was it whispered in silence, or sung out loud? Was it built in the quiet, or shaped by a crowd? Do you lean on the faith when the night gets cold? Does it steady your hands? Does it make you bold? Does it dry your tears when the sky falls through? Or do questions keep dancing in everything you do? We're not here to break it, we're not here to tear, just to shine a little light, see what's living there. Every thought's a rhythm, every doubt's a spark, every truth you carry leaves a mark in the dark. So bring your wonder, bring it down, let it all erupt. From the quiet little baby to the loud, I know. Let it rattle the rhythm.
Doing this wrong. Is E flat also A? Am I stupid? Doesn't make sense.
No.
That makes no sense. I'm being stupid. I'm doing this wrong. B, C, D. Oh, I am stupid.
Do you trust in a plan on the roll of the dice? Do you think there's a cause? Do you think there's a price? Is it written in stars or just written by man? Part of a story or a cosmic plan? Would you choose comfort wrapped in a beautiful lie? Or a truth that stings, but let your spirit fly?
Oh yeah, because I think it's weird if you go past the... I always forget, if you go past E with the flat thing, it gets weird. So you can't go past that when you're doing the circle of... So you go F sharp to F, E sharp to
You
E.
can, it just gets really weird.
I think you have to do other things, don't you? Like, you have to mess with semitone stuff. Dude, it's so stupid that it's 12 notes. It's such a weird thing. You've probably heard this before, right? Because it's 12 notes, and an octave is just doubling. So, like, 512 hertz is C, and then 512 hertz is C5, because 256, I think, is C4, middle C. And then, like, everything else inside is, like a square root of, like, 12. Because, A is, like, 440 hertz, and then the next one is, like, 880 hertz. And so there's just, like, the weirdest intervals, and I hate it.
Nils, you talked the music away. I'm gonna go ahead and play us another jam, but I'm gonna go ahead and also, I think, set you down just so you can work on your music theory.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate you.
Oh shit, I should go to sleep actually.
That might be good. That might be good.
Jesus
Anytime
Christ.
you think you should go to sleep, Nils, knowing you should go to sleep. I appreciate you. W. Nils, though. Thank you, Nils, so much for your questions. And man, it was good to see you again. It really was. Mindy didn't like the music. I see a few people complaining. Well, that's too bad. I like that jam. But I do have another one I was going to play anyways. One that I really like.
Got a quiet little table in the corner by the bar, where the questions pour like whiskey and the truth walks in unstarred. I'm not stealing any halos, I'm not picking heaven's lot, just a curious kind of stranger tapping gently on the box. So come on up and join the panel palette. Slide your stories in the light. I won't burgle any gods you're holding. I just want to see if they survive the night. Lay your answers on the table or say nothing if you fall. 'Cause I don't know is a fine confession. It might be the truest one of all. You can bring your saints and sages. You can bring your private prayers. We'll hang them on the coat rack with our worries and our stares. Every creed can take a shiver. Every faith can feel a chill. If it trembles when we touch it, tell me, was it ever really still? So come on up and join the panel, darling. Let your certainties feel small. I won't shake the sky just to be clever. I just want to see what stands, what falls. Lay your answers on the table or leave fingerprints installed. 'Cause I don't know is a sweet surrender. It might be the truest one of all. I'm not here to steal your Sunday or the stories that you trust. I just dust them in the doorway, see what's diamond. Him, I won't pick and hold us all. Lay your answers on the table or let uncertainty stand tall. 'Cause I don't know in a smoky whisper might be the truest line of all.
Oh, goodness. That sounds loud on the monitor. It should even out.
It is raining very hard, huh?
It's raining quite a bit. I thought we had a request. They disappeared by the end of the song, but they're welcome to request backup. And if anybody's got a belief in a god or gods, a higher The YouTube has been mostly a bust. I don't know if any of the audio got through. It keeps going back and forth. But who knows, maybe they heard some of us. Storms do that.
Yeah. Good night to call it in. You know?
If you have a belief in a god or gods, higher power, or anything like that, you can request on up still. While we still have the time.
I have a belief that I have the cutest cat on the planet.
Is this a questionable belief?
I mean, I suppose it could be questioned, but like I do have the cutest cat on the planet.
How
Is
much
your
of that
cat?
is your opinion, and how much of that is the toxoplasmosis?
It's 100% the toxoplasmosis, probably, but I don't know. He's really cute.
Does your cat affectionately headbutt your dog, like mine does?
My cat and my dog are best friends because my cat refuses to be friends with the people. Like me and Tyler, he's not friends
Oh,
with
that's a
us.
smart cat.
So he's best friends with Honey, though. Like,
I had a cat and dog. The cat would sleep on the dog.
they literally
Yeah, that's what
snuggle
mine
every
do.
night. What, Thrayle? Why are you shaking your head at me?
I haven't figured out how to shrug yet.
He likes the muscles to shrug. Cat.
Well, he lacks any muscles because he's a skeleton.
Exactly, so cut him some slack.
I'm a biomedical engineer. I can help with that. We can rig something up.
Blake's got you. Blake's gonna hook it up.
Buck's gonna give you some makeshift muscles.
Skeletronics.
No way. Skeletronics.
But if you're willing to flex your belief muscle and have that belief question, go ahead and request on up.
Muscle tissue. I have before. I want to do that again, but the apartment I'm in right
And if you stumble across the Venmo or the Cash App and you want to show your support that way, well, it is always appreciated. And I really do thank every one of you who helped that way. It does make all the difference in the world. And I think, well, I think there's really only one thing left. Lo, death has reared himself a throne in a strange city lying alone, far down within the dim west, where the good and the bad and the worst and the best have all gone to their eternal rest. Their shrines and palaces and towers, time-eaten and towers not resemble nothing that is ours. Around by lifting winds forgot resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. No rays from the holy heaven come down on the long night time of that town. The light from out the lurid sea steams up the turrets silently, gleams up the pinnacles far and free, up domes, up spires, up kingly halls, up fanes, up Babylon-like walls, up shadowy long-forgotten bowers of sculptured ivy and stone flowers. Up many and many a marvelous shrine whose wreathed friezes intertwine. The vial, the violet, and the vine. Resignedly beneath the sky the melancholy waters lie, so blend the turrets and shadows there, all seem pendulous in air. While from a proud tower in the town, death looks gigantically down. There, open fanes and gaping graves yawn, level with the luminous waves, but not the riches there that lie in each idol's diamond eye. Not the gaily jeweled dead tempt the waters from their bed, for no ripples curl, alas, along the wilderness of glass. No swelling tells the winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings hint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. But lo, a stir is in the air, the wave. There is movement there, as if the towers had thrust aside and slightly sinking the dull tide, as if their tops had feebly given void within the filmy heaven. The waves have now a redder glow. The hours are breathing faint and low, and when amid no earthly moans, down, down that town shall settle hence, hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence. And on that note, until the next time we meet in darkness and seek wisdom together, I love you all.